Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video we're going to talk about 5 questions that are commonly asked when you're getting into the ATM business, and even when you're in the ATM business you ask these questions. Always remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel down below, and we have an ATM Mastermind Group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of other ATM business owners. We also have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have a book that I put over 20 years of experience into this book to help you guys teach you the ATM business from A to Z, named it A to Z just like the course. Always remember, here at PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind Group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Question number 1, is the ATM market oversaturated? We get this question asked all the time. Some people comment it. Without no exception, it is oversaturated. I would say give up, run home, hide under the covers. It's not going to get any better than it is today, right now. Nobody's coming to save you. So yes, it's oversaturated. But every day there's opportunity out there to pick up a new location. Every day somebody's creating a new business. Every day there's a chance for you to put your ATM, whether you're in the business or not, into that location. We have the chance, you have the chance, other ATM companies have the chance and the opportunity. It's what you make out of it. Okay, so it is oversaturated. Is it going to be hard? Absolutely. Is it going to be easy? No way. It gets a little easier as you get experience in the ATM business, but for the most part, it's going to be hard. Nothing in life is easy and business is hard. So always remember that. But there is opportunity. It can be done. You can win. You can change your financial destiny, and you can change what you bring into your family. It can be done. Every day we teach another person how to get into ATM business. Every day we have another success story of how somebody changed their destiny and they brought more money into their family. So it can be done, and we can teach you how to do it. Like and subscribe our channel and we'll help you through your process. But just to keep in mind, it is hard and the ATM business is oversaturated, but it can be done. Point number 2. Phil, what's a letter from an ISO? I hear you talking about a letter for ISO. What is a letter for an ISO? A lot of times when you're new to the business, you're trying to set up your business bank account. And so what the banks are starting to do is they want a letter from your ISO. We're an ISO, we provide this letter, but the letter says to the bank, hey, the person that I'm trying to deal business with, that's the customer, and they want to set up an account, or for you guys, that's you're trying to set up an account with the business, with the bank. They want to know that you're just not somebody off the street that's trying to launder money. They want to know you're a legitimate business owner. So what they're asking for, and they've started changing their policies, is they're asking for a letter from the ISO, again that's us, that we're doing business with that business. And so what we do is we vet them, and then after we vet them, we provide them with a letter from us that says we're ready to process this location, whatever this location is. Now, this might be a little kittywampus for you guys to say, well, what does that mean? I'm trying to get a business bank account and they're asking me for a letter that says I'm entering an agreement with you in a location. How am I supposed to get a business bank account if I have to get a location first? I have to get the location before I get the business bank account. And sometimes, yes, that's the case. It's a little kittywampus. You might have to get the location first and then the bank account. We can assist you in that process here at PDQ. There's other people that can help you guys through the process of getting that business bank account open. And the only way to do that is you got to get the location first. So that's what a letter for an ISO means. It means that there is an agreement between the ISO, which is us, PDQ Merchant Enterprises, and the new business owner. That might be you, Mr. 123 ATM business owner. And that is what they're looking for. Point number 3, should I buy an ATM before I get a location? To me, you know what, the answer used to be yes, but you know what, I've been watching a lot of people through YouTube and other new people starting up the business. I'm not 100% buying into this right now. I believe when you're a seasoned player and you're in the game for a while, I believe you should always have that extra ATM on hand, because every day you're trying to get a location, every day you're making moves, you're making new contacts, and you know what, you want to be able to get that ATM in the location right away. But if you're just starting out in the game, you know what? Go through the process. Get your S corporation set up. Get your bank account set up, and then start looking for locations. It's not a big process. Usually about a 10-day process or less to get your ATM. You know what? You can wait. Instead of spending the money to get that ATM, sitting in your garage for a while, get the location set up, get all your ducks in a row, and then buy that ATM when you get the location. This way you don't send out thousands of dollars and it's just sitting there. And if you're married like me, a lot of times we want to avoid our spouses looking at that, sitting saying, you know what, there's thousands of dollars sitting in my garage and we're not utilizing it. We want to make sure that it works, the business works for you, you're always making money, and you're not spending unnecessary money until you actually secure a location. Keep in mind, it's not about the location, it's about the revenue that the location is going to generate. So let's just wait just a little bit until we secure that location, then start with the process. Point number 4, I'm looking at the mobile business, Phil. I see you have a trailer, I see some other people have a trailer. How big should my trailer be? Should I do a trailer? Now to me, a trailer we started off with a trailer in the beginning because it made sense. Our trailer is basically 8 by 12. That's how big our trailer is. We have 2 ATMs in there. We're going to show you a picture when we're talking of what the trailer looks like. We built this trailer like 10 years ago, maybe more now, and it worked for a lot of situations. But sometimes you have to put 2 ATMs in a mobile event. They want them at different end. The trailer doesn't work. The trailer works good for when it's a one-day event, you drop it off, and you pick it up at the end of the day. That works good. So it just depends on what events that you guys are going to do. What do they look like? Are they multiple days? Are they single days? What are they? So if you guys were interested, you can see what we did. You can go to a trailer place who sells trailers. You can build your own trailer, and that works good for one-day events. If you're not doing one-day events, you're doing multiple days, then I would just suggest just go with a kiosk and dropping off the ATM. That usually works pretty good too. So, and you don't have to spend that extra money for an ATM trailer. Point number 5 and last thing, why on earth would any business owner sign a 5-year agreement with you, Phil? Why would they do that? It's not in their best interest. Well, I think it is in their best interest. When they find a good company, which is us, I view our company as a good company, they should want to lock in that agreement with us so they make sure that, they're doing business with us. And for me, I don't do any deals unless it's a 5-year agreement. It doesn't make sense for me. I'm not going to invest in ATM, capital, resources into a business that doesn't want to be in business with me for a longer period of time. Now, it's my job to convince them, hey, it's your best interest to sign a 5-year agreement with us. And when you do that, we can pay you the max amount of commission that we possibly can as a company. It takes me, it depends on the location, but you know what? It takes anywhere, if we put a brand new location or ATM in there, it could take anywhere from 6 months to 18 months to pay that ATM back. And you know what? I don't necessarily know that they're going to do the things that they say they're going to do, as far as maybe they say they're going to open their hours bigger, or they say they have more traffic than what I can see. And so they're asking for a bigger commission. You know what? I want a 5-year agreement. So why would a business owner ever sign an agreement? It's up to you. You're the ATM business to convince them to do that. And if they don't, then it's up to you that, you know what, take the beatings when it doesn't go your way. Don't complain about it. You need to know what you need to do to make your business very successful. And for me, it's always a 5-year agreement or more, because I want to stay in there. I work real hard on getting that business owner and securing the location, to canvassing the location, talking to a lot of business owners. And when I finally find the right one, I want to make sure they stay with us, with our business, PDQ Merchant Enterprises, and we build that relationship over time. There's a lot of people out there say, hey, Phil, I'm a handshake guy. That's the only way I do it. And that works good for you. And I say this all the time, for right now. Guess what happens? Down the line, you might decide, you know what, you want to sell the business, maybe you want to move somewhere else, maybe you want to change something, and now you have something that you worked real hard for a long time. You have nothing to sell. So always secure the 5-year agreement that helps you build your future. And just as hard as you're trying to get into the ATM business or stay in the ATM business, always think about tomorrow, what tomorrow would bring. You have an asset that pays dividends on a monthly basis, daily basis. Secure that with a 5-year agreement. Fight like hell for that agreement because that's your future. Always remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel down below. Always remember we have an ATM A to Z course that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. We also have the ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of other ATM business owners. And I just want to reiterate, it's free. It's a free community. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no bells and whistles. There's no shylocking. It's just free. And you can hang out in that community. You can learn from the community. You can tell us about what you're doing. And you know what? We offer help. So it's a free community. Just want to stress that it's free. Always remember, if you guys can share this video with some of your friends or other ATM business owners, we greatly appreciate it. So I'll see you guys over at the ATM Mastermind group page, which is free. Thank you very much.